busy, but we'll be with you as soon as we can.
Here we go. I just got my second deal. A real one, an actual one, not just a lead, signature and all, and this has been months in the making. This has taken 3 months to do the negotiations and get this to a stage where it is a deal and build a solution for this landlord. Now this is a really complex case because it is a purchase lease option that starts off as guaranteed rent, becomes a lease option, and then we buy the house. So it's quite a complex arrangement, and I'm super excited about it. But I'm in this place where I'm not overwhelmed. I can see the journey ahead of me and I see all the steps, but I know that when you get the keys, once you've done all the negotiation, you've done all the marketing, you've got a lead, you've got that lead through to a deal, and then you're at the stage where you're about to get the keys and you've got the signatures, that's when you say, right, the work begins here, because then you are being employed, you're being recruited, you're contracted to go and do that work and provide that value. And I haven't provided that value yet. And there's a measure of trust that I will provide that value. But I have all of the things lined up, all of the tasks to do, and I'm just going to do one a day to not overwhelm myself while I finish my degree. Because it's dawning on me that I only have about 2 months left of my degree, and I love it, and I think there's going to be a big hole in my life once I don't have my degree there at all. And so I really want to sink my teeth into the remainder of my degree, and so I'm just going to do one of these things a day, in terms of securing an investor loan, sorting out the investor pack, taking over the water bill, sorting out the ground rent, sorting out the service charge, doing a bit of work for my service accommodation unit, all of these things, just one a day, and I'll manage that. So this new deal, is an HMO. It's an HMO that's currently tenanted, so it's a little bit complex because I'm taking over current tenants, and I want to do a lot of refurbishment work to the house because it's not in a good condition at the moment, or the sort of condition that I'm taught to with my training have properties in. So yeah, onwards and upwards. This is deal number 2, and I stayed up last night. It felt like waiting to see the new year in. I stayed up to get the email notification through to say that both of the landlords and the landlady had signed the contracts, and I just went to sleep satisfied and happy and contented and at peace and excited about the future. So yeah, I've just agreed to buy someone's house. With no deposit, without going through the process of qualifying myself to get a mortgage, which I can't currently do because I'm a full-time student and I don't have a salary from someone else. I am my own business. With none of my own money. So it's all very, very exciting, and this is going to be, I think, a fairly profitable deal, because once this thing is up and running, once it's refurbished, it'll probably cash flow about £1,000 a month, and that's profit. It'll probably cash flow about £1,000 a month, and I'll own the underlying asset over time. But right now, we can take it to a stage where it's as if I own the asset without me yet actually owning it, which is just fantastic. I'm really excited about the future of this deal, and we're fixing it in at a great purchase price. So I'm thrilled. If you want to know more about this deal, just send me a message and let me know. So that's been my day. And yesterday I sat with my best friend and I said, I'm just not having a very productive day. I had not done any university work at all because I was conducting interviews for the academic journal that I run for new recruits. Doing that with my project manager, and I recruited last year. So I was doing that, and then the other part of my day was working through all this to get the contract into a position where both the landlord and the landlady were thoroughly happy with it, and they trusted it, and they trusted me, and they were ready to sign. So that was what yesterday looked like, and I didn't get any university work done. Pretty much at all. There was some, no, pretty much none done yesterday, and I thought, I've not had a productive day, and my best friend said, "You've just agreed to buy a house. You've just agreed to buy a house as a student with no deposit, and with not being able to get a mortgage and not having the cash to buy it outright, and you've just agreed to buy a house. Like, you've had the most productive day ever." So yeah. I am so grateful to progressive property. It is ridiculous.